So Japan has locked up the Player of the Year title.
You have. I would just notice the same thing. Congratulations to Shota Yasuoka.
Player of the Year title, back-to-back.
Back-to-back Japanese players of the year.
Players.
One title down, 2 to go for those guys.
Agora and Mahara are both vying to be back-to-back Japanese world champions.
That's right.
And coming up next, we have
Katsuhiro Mori leads the Japanese national
getting
team.
back into the action. He's not done.
No, sir. Here's Nicolvet going through the motions, crashing into the teeth of Triskelovas with his Savannah Line Magus with a scroll. Yep. Here's a couple Triskelovites. Block, block, block.
You.
2 damage.
Wrath your team. Take 2.
Yep.
Yeah, Tiago actually saw someone was talking about that, the Howling Mine matchup in Hawaii for Tiago.
Yep.
And Tiago actually thought this matchup was worse than the Howling Mine matchup.
Wow.
So someone was looking for life counters that go above 100. Ostensibly to bring to Griffin's Friday Night Magic event.
Is there a company that makes 100-sided dice?
Yes, there is.
If there is, I think they're very excited. I think you just go with 3 10-siders.
Yes.
And you're good.
Stone Rain. But the Stone Rains have been pretty underwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, you really want to go... You want those on turn 3.
Right.
He hasn't had 3 mana on turn 3 in like 4 games.
Right. Gonna bust up the Tron here. Not out of this.
No?
No, Lovett is not out of this. I mean, he's taken 2 a turn. He's
got
got
8. He was going to play another Triskelovas.
Well, he just had his Tron busted up. Did he remake it? No.
Still got 8 mana.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's good.
I think he's just going to sit on Spellburst with buyback.
Absolutely.
No reason to tap out for Triskelovas. Just 2 a turn, spell bursting stuff. He can do that for 4 turns.
Judges urging these guys to play.
Wonder how long of a break they managed to give Gabriel Nassif.
Oh.
They sent him straight into the semis.
Interesting.
What happened?
So, Agora was debating at the end of his turn what he wanted to do, and he decided to tap out to make a factory token.
Oh, sure.
I don't know if I would have done that.
No, I don't think I would have. But only 1 Lightning Helix got fired at his head as a response. That dropped him to, what, 5?
Yes.
Now he gets to untap with 4 points of damage.
Sure, he accelerates
Turned to
his
4 clock.
Still seems...
That seems a little scary.
Still seems a little foolhardy.
I'm not... Yeah, I don't like that play. Because he's looking at just 3 mana. There's no way for him to get killed on 3 mana.
He could spell burst with buyback any spell in Lovett's deck.
Doesn't have that much blue mana though. I think he can only spell burst twice a turn.
That's fine. I mean, Lovett can realistically only cast 1 spell a turn.
Sure.
I'll be surprised if he does that again.
Well, he's got 4 now. He doubled his clock.
Well, it's more right. Yeah,
Lovett did gain 3 life, which was not part of the plan.
So is Lovett actually at 11 right now?
Well, he just took 4 down to 7.
Okay.
Volcanic Hammer. Now, Lovett gets to see the spell burst. I would think.
with the buyback. He gets to see it before it returns to Agora's hand.
It is now Yellow Hat's upkeep. Yellow Hat plays the triggered ability of second semifinal, removing one suspend counter. Yellow Hat is the winner of the game. Ended on turn 2,378,569. Speaking of those Magic Online Premier events, Fred is sitting in the top 8 of one right now.
Oh, excellent. Good job. What are you playing? Or is it limited?
Bocephus Brown is wondering if we can get an estimate of the amount of damage Chan actually dealt to Nassif over the course of those 5 games.
Sure, we could do the math.
That's a lot. I mean, he dealt hundreds of damage, right?
Hundreds of damage.
Multiple hundreds, I'm sure. Ogura continues to serve. He's got an assembly worker. He's got a Triskelavus. He plays another Triskelavus, pulls off 2 counters for the last couple of points, and there it is. Ryo Ogura is through to the finals. The Japanese player will be defending Katsuhiro Mori's title with Katsuhiro Mori's deck. Who will be playing against him, however? Nick Levette falls in the semis 3-2. Ogura will be playing for the title later this afternoon, but will it be Gabriel Nassif playing against him, or will it be fellow Japanese player Makihito Mahara in his Dragonstorm deck? Katsu runs up to the table, talking to his friend, talking to his buddy. They're talking about the matchup. Hugging him. They're pretty happy. Yeah, Katsuhiro Mori and Ryo Ogura doing the post game.
I think they're talking about Mahara's top deck. Actually.
Did Ogura finally get the news? That's funny. Yeah, Katsu pats his friend on the back. Wow. Meanwhile, we got some unfinished business.
Good job, Nicholas Levette.
In fact, we got some barely started business. Yeah, great weekend for Nick Levette. And he is, like I said, on the gravy train. On the gravy train all of next year. He'll be back at Worlds a year from now, and he's got the opportunity to play everything in between.
See if he can propel Wales into the stratosphere with Portugal and Brazil, and get the, keep the UK's sort of burgeoning Magic scene alive.
Meanwhile, on the back table, there's Gabe Nassif. There's Makihito Mahara. The life is 26-16. It is game 1. Nassif's Martyrtron deck playing against Mahara's Dragonstorm. If Nassif's on 26, he's clearly resolved 1 Martyr of Sands. That Dragonstorm deck, it's really good at dealing 20, and it's really capable of doing it quickly. Not so good at dealing 30 damage.
No, especially against a deck
really
with
hard
Wrath
to
of
have
God.
that deck deal 30.
If your opponent gains 3 life and shows you Wrath of God in the process, I'm pretty sure you can pack. Or you have to go to a different plan. I mean, it may be that you have to go to a plan where you're going to
like this
bring
plan.
out a Hellkite.
There is Bogarden Hellkite in play.
Right, get a Hellkite and just ride that Hellkite until your opponent deals with it.
Yeah, looks like 8 tapped mana. But I heard the word forecast out of Gabriel Nassif.
The forecast calls for life gain with intermittent Hellkites.
There's a Muse Vessel on Gabriel Nassif's side of the board as well.
Yeah, that's another card that this deck just does not want to see.
Mm-mm.
Every card is precious in the Dragonstorm deck.
Compulsive Research. Nassif digging. What's under the Muse Vessel?
It looks like one of the Rite of Flames.
Yeah, Rite of Flame. Asks for another card and gets Hunted Dragon.
Hunted Dragon goes to 35. Good game.
Yeah.
He probably isn't.
Nassif gains 15 up to 35. Dragon comes over. Nassif falls to 30.
No, just pack. Wow.
You think?
I don't know. I mean, what's he going to do? He can't possibly win this. Oh.
Is that Giga Drowse?
That is Giga Drowse.